Today we will be covering lesson 14-2 on writing functions and finding the domain and range. We'll be splitting this lesson into 3 separate sections. We will cover questions 1 to 4, questions 5 to 7, and questions 8 to 9. Let's go ahead and take a look at questions 1 to 4. It says, 1. Rewrite the function you wrote in item 7 in lesson 14-1. So I want to pull my lesson from yesterday and find question number 7. For number 7, I wrote A of W equals 1/2 W plus 10. All right, remember that this function is true only for the mid-sized dogs. Describe the appropriate input values for this function. Mid-sized dogs only. Now, let's just go back to that paragraph from yesterday. A small dog was any dog that weighed less than 20 pounds. Then we had our mid-sized dogs were any dogs that weighed between 20 pounds and 100 pounds. And our large dogs were any dogs that were greater than 100. So what would our input values be? What kind of numbers could I plug into this function? That's right, anything between 20 and 100. So any dog's weight that is between 20 pounds and 100 pounds. If they're bigger than 20, if they're smaller than 20, they're considered a small size dog. And anything bigger than 100 pounds is considered large size. It says use your description of the appropriate input values to express the domain of the function using set notation. So my domain is W such that my weight is between 20 and 100, so I would write 20 less than or equal to W, which is less than or equal to 100. Miriam knows that she also has several large dogs to feed. When she looks at the chart, she reads the instructions. 60 ounces plus 1 ounce for each additional 10 pounds of weight. How much additional dog food should large dogs be fed for each pound of weight greater than 100 pounds? How much additional dog food should large dogs be fed for each pound of weight greater than 100? So it's 1 ounce for every 10 pounds, right? 1 ounce for each additional 10 pounds. Okay, so remember earlier we had this 1/2, and that was 1 ounce for every 2 pounds, basically. So we would write this 1 ounce, but this is per 10 pounds. So we're going to write this as 1/10. Critique the reasoning of others. A 140-pound Great Dane has arrived for a short stay at the kennel. Miriam says that the dog should be fed 64 ounces of food per day. Her friend Chase says that the dog requires 100 ounces of food per day. Who's correct, and justify your response? All right. Well, first thing I want to do is this is additional pound greater than 100, right? So I know that the dog is going to be fed 60 ounces already. Now, I want to know how many pounds over 100 is he? The dog weighs 140 pounds. Well, a dog that weighs 100 pounds gets fed 60 ounces. How many additional pounds is he? We would do 140 minus 100. That's 40 additional pounds, right? And we have to feed it 1 ounce for every 10 pounds. Well, he's 40 pounds over. So I'm going to do 1/10 times 40 and find out what we get. That would be 40 over 10. And 40 divided by 10 is 4. So he's going to get 4 additional ounces. Oops. So he gets the 60 ounces plus the additional 4 ounces. So he should get 64 ounces of food. Who's correct? Miriam, finally. On to the next set of questions.